We're back at midday. I was talking all morning long, Alex, about how beautiful it felt the latter part of last week, and now here we are. We are welcoming the heat and the humidity and another August day in Central Georgia.
Aren't we supposed to be doing the opposite? Aren't we supposed to be getting the heat and humidity out of here?
That would be nice,
Yeah.
especially with football season here, too.
That's right. I mean, I tell you what, the high school football games on Friday. It was a warm evening for most across Central Georgia. It's going to be another warm one on Friday. Just wait till you see the 7-day forecast. This morning, or this afternoon, I should say, now that we're past the noon hour, we are already to 90 degrees, but with the dew point of 75, it makes it feel like 100 here in Macon. The satellite and radar is quiet this morning, 80s, or this afternoon. I'm still stuck on the whole morning thing. 87 in Monticello, 88 in Milledgeville, 88 in Gordon, 90 in Macon and in Warner Robins, 88 in Unadilla, 87 in Montezuma, flirting with that triple-digit mark in terms of what it feels like outside. Relatively quiet down across the southeast. You look down into the Gulf of Mexico, that looks like some banding, right? Yeah, a tropical storm beginning to get its act together down there. We'll talk more about that here in just a moment. But first, excessive heat warnings out to the west today, generally speaking along and west of the Mississippi River. For us here in Central Georgia, we are in a heat advisory. That is for feels like temperatures today as hot as 105 as we work our way through the afternoon. So let's time it out on Future View. A very slim 10% chance of rain today. In fact, I think most everybody will go today without seeing any rainfall. And in fact, it's a pretty good chance of going the whole week without seeing any rainfall. Into the evening tonight, temperatures cool down into the 70s for tomorrow morning before we are right back to the mid-90s, maybe even upper 90s tomorrow afternoon. You saw this latest run of Future View had Macon touching 100. If that happens, it'll be the first time we touch 100 this year in terms of an actual air temperature. Then on into Wednesday, much of the same, a very slim 10% chance of rain, temperatures back into the 90s before we cool off into Thursday morning. Now, in terms of what it feels like outside, you can see into the afternoon and evening feeling like the triple digits, if not a couple degrees above that at times. And then by the time we get to tomorrow, doing much of the same. A lot of Central Georgia feeling like 100 and north of there. Heat advisory is already issued for tomorrow afternoon because of that. And then we'll do something similar on Wednesday. Maybe not quite as hot, feel like the mid to upper 90s across Central Georgia. If you're looking for any rainfall, I got bad news for you. Don't see any on Friday. Not really seeing any on Saturday. It looks like Sunday is probably going to be our best shot of getting anything in here in Central Georgia. And anything we do see would be few and far between. Now let's head down to the Gulf of Mexico. Potential Tropical Cyclone 9 formed officially at 11 a.m. Winds at 30 miles an hour. The plan is for this to continue moving towards the southern Texas coast, strengthen to tropical storm status. If it does so, the next name on the list is Harold. And that is because we had 3 storms form over the weekend. Now we have Tropical Depression Emily, which is falling apart out over the Atlantic, Tropical Storm Gert with winds of 40 miles an hour, and Franklin with winds of 50. Franklin is the only one that's going to impact land. You can see making landfall in Hispaniola as a tropical storm and then eventually becoming a Category 1 hurricane out over the Atlantic. So we'll keep an eye on it all, but as of now, nothing too concerning for us. 99 tomorrow, 97 for Wednesday, 96 on Thursday. So flirting with 100 each and every day. A slim rain chance through this week before that goes up over the weekend.